Of course not. What would be wrong? I mean...
Something is wrong.
No, nothing. I'll see you later.
It's the centerfold, isn't it?
Well, if you could only have, you know, asked me about it.
Asked you? For what? Permission?
All right. I mean, if you just told me, warned me.
Warned you? Why? Is it that threatening to you?
We'll talk about this some other time. Hi, Trapper. I'm sorry I'm late. I just had a talk with Amy. You know, she's been my scrub nurse for years, and I thought I knew her pretty well.
Take a look at this, will you?
First, that fancy car, then the centerfold, one surprise after another. Just...
Yeah, well, Mr. Smith here is full of surprises, too. I want you to take a look at this superior mesenteric artery.
Oh, yeah. Look how it narrows down right about here. We better get him into surgery fast.
Well, that's not going to be easy. He's got high blood pressure. EKG is abnormal.
Yeah, great. He's been after me to give him a discount on my fee. What do you think of it?
The fee?
The centerfold. Amy. I just can't believe that she's...
I hate to admit it, but Stanley was right.
What's up?
Stanley was right. John Smith is somebody else.
You mean this John Smith?
That's right. Look, Theodore Rankin Enterprises and Crescent Amalgamated have agreed in principle to merge the two giant corporations. Theodore Rankin, majority stockholder, president, and chairman of the board of the company that bears his name, will head the new conglomerate. And here's his picture, right here. Theodore Rankin. If he's John Smith, I'm Pocahontas.
That's him, all right. Why do you suppose he's hiding behind a phony name?
The paper calls him one of the wealthiest and most powerful industrialists in the nation.
You're going to be worth a damn if we don't clean out that artery. I better go tell him. Oh, Jerry, about that discount, you going to let him have it?
Hey, Amy, you decent?
Whoa!
Bad joke, Doctor.
I'm sorry. Really, I'm sorry. I just heard you were upset, and I thought, You're right, it was a bad joke.
I am fed up with the bad jokes around here.
Take it easy. I said I'm sorry.
I don't believe what is happening in this place. All this snickering and smirking around. I mean, grown men, you'd think they'd never seen a naked body before. My God, they're doctors, for God's sake, acting like dirty little boys.
I think it's more surprise than anything else, Amy. I mean, no one ever dreamed that you were...
That I'm what? That I'm an evil, immoral woman who runs around stark raving naked all the time?
I didn't say that.
I don't know which is worse. The self-righteous prudes who think that all nudity is evil. They're the ones who say, well, it's all right for someone else, but not for dear, sweet Amy West. You should have seen Dr. Hannigan. He couldn't even look at me.
Just calm down.
Will you just let me say something, Gonzo?
Just
I am
cool it
sick
for a
to
minute.
death with a whole bunch of
Will
you.
you just cool it? Please.
Morning, Mr. Smith.
Well, Dr. McIntyre, I'm glad you stopped in. I'd like to discuss some of these charges with you.
I think we've got something a little bit more important to discuss.
More important than this?
Your health. Dr. Hannigan and I just went over your x-rays. We think we know what's causing your pain. You've got a narrowed blood vessel that needs immediate surgery, and we'd like to schedule it as soon as possible.
Surgery? I certainly didn't think it would come to that. Well, you fellas are pulling out all the stops, aren't you? How do I know you're right?
Well, you're certainly welcome to another opinion.
I tend to get one. And I'm on to that little routine, too. I go to another doctor, and then you two split the fee.
Just trying to save your life.
This crisis could not have come at a worse time.
There's no such thing as a convenient crisis. I'm sure you'd like to talk about this with your family.
No one, absolutely no one is to know about this little caper. Is that clearly understood?
Well, Mr. Rankin, that leaves us in a rather awkward position.
Aha. Well, then you know. Then you must realize what's at stake here. If word leaks out that my health is in question, that my life could be in jeopardy, Why, it could scuttle our merger with Amalgamated. The entire stock market could be
This
affected.
is the consent form for the surgery. I'd like you to read it and sign it, please. Wrong signature. We're operating on Theodore Rankin, not John Smith.
I thought I just explained to you why.
Look, I hate to mention this, really. But if anything should happen to you during the surgery, or because of it, your family might take legal action against us.
Then I suggest you make damn sure nothing does happen to me.
Mr. Rankin.
The name is Smith. John Smith. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Trapper.
Oh, hi, Jerry. Listen, we may have ourselves a little problem here with this guy Rankin down in 409. If we go ahead and operate on his terms, we may get caught in a legal trap. And of course, if we don't operate, he may die.
Oh, great. Just what we need. Well, here's another problem for you. Slocum just fired Amy.
Oh, great. Impossible. I don't believe it.
Barney, what are you doing here?
Making a damn fool of myself. Ah, you know, this is really a ridiculous pastime.
Well, you could have stayed home and done push-ups.
I wanted to head you off before you got to the hospital.
Ah, what's going on? Another centerfold?
No, firing Amy wasn't my idea. The board insisted on it.
Well, it was a pretty crummy hatchet job. After all, the kid's just trying to earn some extra money.
That poor kid can take care of herself. We just got word last night that she's suing the hospital for $1 million.
Good for her. Hell hath no fury like a woman can.
One lawsuit is difficult enough. We're not looking forward to another.
What does that mean?
Theodore Rankin. You still don't intend to operate on him, do you?
I have to.
I can't permit it, John. Under the terms of his consent, the legal risk is just too great.
We don't operate, the man may die.
But we can't let that cloud our thinking.
Ah, yeah, that's what I like about you, Arnie. You're all heart.
Why am I always the heavy around here? All I'm trying to do is protect the hospital.
Whether we like it or not, every patient has the right to remain anonymous.
Oh, sure. He goes into OR as John Smith. And if he dies on the table, he comes out as Theodore Rankin. Then we have the whole Rankin family, the Rankin Corporation, and all those high-powered lawyers attacking us.
Arnie, I won't let him die.
John, I can't take that chance. I'm meeting with our lawyers in half an hour. If it's necessary, I'll take legal steps to keep you from performing that surgery.
Look, I'll take up a petition and get you reinstated. Everyone will sign it. I know they will.
You don't understand, Glo. It really doesn't matter that much. I'm good at this work, and I enjoy it. But it's not my whole life. It's just a job.
Just a job. Amy, how can you say that? Nursing isn't just a job. It's a profession, a calling, dedication.
Well, for you, maybe.
Well, for anyone. Think of all the years you've devoted to this, all the years in school and training, all the long hours here in this hospital. If you left nursing, what would you do?
Well, I have just been signed to do a body lotion commercial.
Body lotion?
Yeah. It pays a lot more than I could ever make here, and it's a lot more fun. Oh, come on, Glo. Be honest. Don't you hate living from paycheck to paycheck?
Well, sure, of course. But things are going okay. I've got my job here, and Canterbury is talking about ordering a lot more cast warmers. Maybe even a few thousand.
Hey, that sounds like big business. Are you sure you can handle all that?
Well, Dr. Riverside referred me to his family attorney. He'll negotiate the contract.
Very good.
And the rest, scared me at first, but really, it's just a matter of rationing my time, delegating the work. I might have to rent a shop, hire a few people, but really, on a